Hey, listen, men don't leave relationships because of lack of love. They leave because they feel disrespected. Could this be happening to you in your relationship?
I'm gone.
You out of there?
I'm gone.
Hey, we're breaking down the signs, how to know when a man feels disrespected. Talking about tonight what disrespect looks like to a man, even if you didn't mean it. Don't go nowhere. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Man Talk Mondays. I'm Derek, the Thought Engineer, here with my man, comedian John Yogi. How you feeling, bro?
Man, what's good, man? What's the word? I'm glad to be here tonight.
We're about to get into another good one, another hot one for the folks tonight. Talking about what disrespect looks like to a man, even if you didn't mean it.
You know what's funny? What's funny about this one is women sometimes really don't know what disrespect looks like.
Oh, well, we gonna have them tonight.
So they can be disrespected, not even know that they disrespect.
Absolutely. So before you say, oh, he being sensitive, let's talk about what this disrespect really looks like.
And he may be being sensitive.
Right, but you need to know.
But you need to know if you disrespect him, yes.
Because you don't want to write him off.
Yes.
If that's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to let you know. So before we get into that, right? What does respect actually mean to a man? What does that mean to a man?
Well, see, the problem with respect is we don't have a lot of black men don't have anything else. That's why disrespect is such a big deal to them in the black community, because we don't have much else to hold on to. So respect, stepping on, you hear people say, you like, why are they fighting over stepping on my shoes and stuff that seems really not worth trivial.
Yeah, trivial.
Well, now respect is a really big deal in the black community, and it's also a really big deal in marriage as well.
Absolutely, in the relationships. So would you rather be loved or respected?
Well, I'd rather be respected. Because let me see how to say. I remember one time I was dating this girl, and I was picking her up, or I was dropping her off somewhere, and she got out the car.
Okay.
And she like waved at this guy that was driving by on the bus.
All right. So
what you think her next move was?
She in the car with you.
She in the car with me.
Gets out the car. Guy on the bus
waves at or something.
Oh, okay.
And she waves back.
What was her next move? What?
It was the bus stop.
You kicked it to the curb.
You get to go be with him.
What was this wave like though? What kind of wave was it?
It was a simple hey. It was a simple hey, hi, whatever.
So
am I tripping? You trying to tell me
this might be one of these times where he's just a little sensitive.
Wait.
What kind of wave was it?
Wait a minute, first, hold on. I'm tripping.
You might be tripping.
Really?
Yes.
You just said it because we over here.
She waved to a dude on the bus.
He on the bus.
That's what I'm saying. What kind of wave was it? Was it like
on the bus? He on the bus.
Right.
And wave if you want to be with him.
Oh wow.
Everybody wave if you want to be with him. Now go.
Wow.
Am I tripping? Everybody looking at me like I'm crazy.
I think you might be tripping on this one. I think you might be tripping. You in the car.
Well, it wasn't me. It was a friend of mine.
I can see
it wasn't me. It was a friend of mine.
I can see if the situation was reversed. Where you with her, she get off the bus, y'all ride together on the bus, she get off the bus, and the dude passed by her in the car, and she wave at the dude in the car. I can see you being in your feelings just a little bit, but you in the car.
I'm in the car.
You're the man. You're the dude, right?
I am the dude. Now you get to go be with him. Get your transfers. Get your transfers because you get to go be with him.
And that's why I say, what kind of wave was it? Because
I just thought it disrespectful.
So you just
I just thought.
Oh no, you didn't just wave.
You know, it's funny. I did not make a big deal out of it. I didn't.
I think you did. You kicked it to the curb for waving at a dude on a bus.
Wait, am I wrong?
I think so.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
See, I can't really explain it like I can explain it.
Whatever your name is, go look into the camera. I need you to give a heartfelt apology to this young lady for what you did at that time.
Was I wrong?
Yes.
Everybody in the room looking at me like,
yes.
Bro.
Anybody else agree with us that he was wrong? Come on now.
I just need one person from the audience to say I was wrong. Nobody? All right,
about to get a flood. Just hold on. They got to get their typing fingers together.
Is it not a common courtesy though?
She just waved to some dude on the bus.
Is it not a common courtesy though?
What kind of common courtesy?
It should be a common courtesy to me. It's not. I'm tripping.
A wave to a dude.
I'm tripping.
You in the car. So let's process this. Let's process this.
I shouldn't have been. If you're gonna do, I feel like if you're gonna wave or something, I shouldn't see it.
So she can't acknowledge nobody she know.
I didn't say it. No, that's so you putting the. Come on, man.
But that's
not.
That's why I'm asking what type of wave was what kind of wave could she ever?
I just thought of this. I just felt like at the time it was disrespectful. It's not giving disrespect because to me at the time,
dude, who was the dude? You knew the dude?
No, I didn't know the dude. I just knew he was on.
It could have been a cousin or something.
I didn't care if it was Wait a minute. Oh,
this conversation is taking a dark turn.
No. See, now, and I'm all seriousness. I just felt like it was giving disrespect. You don't think so?
I think you didn't like it. You looking for a reason. You was just looking for a reason. You had to be. That's what I'm gonna say. You was looking for a reason. A
little bit of that. But certainly after she waved to the guy, I just thought it was, what you waving at? What are you? First of all,
that's like.
Why are you waving at him? Why are you speaking to him anyway?
That's like you put sugar in your grits, right? You want them
sugar and butter.
You want them sweet grits. One of them sweet gritters. You want them sweet gritters.
Sugar and butter.
That's like saying she put salt in your. You put salt in my. Oh, you got to go.
That ain't the same, but you got to go though.
Sugar don't go on grits.
I'm simply saying. At the time it was giving disrespect.
Oh wow!
You don't think so?
No.
I just got through using my time and my gas to pick you up. The least you can do. I'm finna be gone. I'm finna drop you off. I'm finna be gone. And
I can see if she went and got on the bus with him.
Oh, that was next.
So you played the whole scenario in her head like she was so you gonna play me?
That was no, I didn't do all of that. I didn't know.
I'm talking about in your head. Some had to be else be going on in your head versus what was going on the outside. Cause that was a little extreme.
That was disrespectful.
Dr. Later says, John Lewis, your trauma is showing.
I don't understand how y'all don't see my point of view. Don't nobody see my point of view. Everybody looking at me like, are you crazy? You don't see that?
No.
That wasn't disrespectful.
No.
It wasn't done. You just wave at everybody to go by. Now I tell you what, you get to go on there and speak to everybody on the bus. Now I'm crazy. Okay.
Just a little bit on this one. Yeah.
I thought it was giving disrespect.
No, not the wave. Somebody I can say. Oh, that's why I asked what kind of wave it was, because I'm like, well, how could she have waved at him to make you be like, oh, you got to go?
That's probably where I was. I was about 6'4".
You don't sound too far removed because you're still holding up. It ain't like you said, yeah, I was wrong. You're like, was I wrong?
No, wasn't wrong. I will do it again.
So just let his wives don't need to wave at nobody on the bus. You know what I'm saying?
What are you waving for? What are you waiting for?
If you know somebody.
What are you waiting for? If you know somebody, go get them. Go be with them.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Woo.
So I
was going to ask the question.
This sounds worse than what it is. It's not this bad.
It sounds pretty bad. It sounds pretty bad. I was going to ask the question, how does a man behave when he feels disrespected? But I don't know if I should even ask you that question right now.
Listen, I did not act a fool. I didn't do, because, okay, say like the baseball game. When the two guys were arguing and the woman got in it.
Oh, okay.
And the woman slapped the guy. The woman slapped the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
The guy she with gets knocked clean out.
Yeah.
That's not disrespectful.
That ain't the same thing as waving at somebody.
We're not talking about me.
We switch modes.
We switch modes.
Oh, okay, all right.
I know I was right, man. You're not gonna convince me. Y'all not gonna convince me. No,
brother. God in heaven is looking down at you like, oh, you was wrong.
I may have.
So you just had a lineup that deep that you was like,
I had a lineup.
You can go on. You can go on.
I did have a lineup.
Be gone.
And it makes it easier when you got a lineup. Did you say?
Okay, so you wasn't desperate. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
That was then. That was long. That was a while ago.
But you still thought you was right today.
I didn't say it. Did I say that?
Yes, you did. You said, "Oh, was I wrong?" Yes.
Now I gotta have this conversation on the way home.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We got to do something about that. So that being said, we want to talk about some signs. What are some everyday ways so that you can recognize when you being disrespectful to your man, besides waving to somebody on the bus? We want to let you know these are just some ways that men get disrespected. So we want to raise your level of awareness. That's what we want to do, right? The first thing is just dismissing his voice, right? Cutting him off, mocking him, ignoring his input, and especially when you do it in public, right? Treating like what he said didn't really mean it. This makes him feel small and unheard. Have you ever experienced your word being disputed in public?
Yeah.
In front of people?
I put her on the bus.
Yeah. I was gonna say, so you was mad before?
Nah.
That was the thing that did it? No, that wasn't the straw that broke the camel's back. That was just the whole.
So you making me replay it back in my head. I don't want to replay it.
Because you already know.
Because I still feel the same way about it. Wow. I thought it just, maybe I might have jumped the gun. Oh, wow. It might not have been as bad as because it was worse in my head. When I played it back in my head, it was worse.
Yeah.
But it's funny, man. I was talking to my brothers the other day, and a lot of stuff, when you get older, a lot of stuff that you got past in your younger years, you dismiss and don't think nothing about. But a lot of stuff like this has been coming up.
Oh wow!
How I dealt with and
wow.
And I didn't think about this till I got to the show.
Oh wow!
Because I thought that was very disrespectful.
Oh man!
Hey, you go get on it, but
we're gonna have some growth tonight. It's gonna be some growth tonight.
It's gonna be some.
All right, but yeah. So dismissing his voice. I mean, like what he says, not valuing what he says. That's a huge thing for a man. Now, is that something? Men should really hang their hat on, or do men should they have the responsibility to make sure that they saying something when they speaking?
Well, you can't. I just feel like when you say it like that, it makes me feel like we're talking out of both sides of our mouth. Either you listening to me or you're not. You can't say, "Well, I'm listening to you if you say," unless I'm listening unless you're not saying nothing. Because if we said it about women, I'm listening unless you're saying it, because what's the percentage? About 80 or 90% of the time, we just listening to them and they're not really saying nothing. They're not no. It's not that it's not that they're not saying nothing. It's if you were qualifying whether or not it's important or not, it wouldn't be considered that important, but it's important to them, so we listen.
Okay. All right. I can ride with that. I can rock with that. I was just saying, as a man, we have a responsibility to always be growing and learning. So when we use our voice,
don't we all have that responsibility?
We have the responsibility, but are we actually? Do you feel like men do that as much as they should, as much as they need to?
I do not. I don't think we do, because I think,
or should I say husbands? Because it's different when you by yourself.
Oh, true.
But when you're in a relationship, when you're in a marriage,
you have responsibilities.
You feel a different weight of responsibility.
Responsibility of the weight of the relationship and to the relationship. So that person to try to be the best person that you can possibly be, learning, doing everything you can to better yourself.
What if you talk about something you're really not knowledgeable about? How should a man handle that though?
You should say.
I
don't really know nothing about this.
So I'm just gonna we're gonna listen to what the experts say. Okay. All right. Number 2, the second thing that can happen is undermining him around other people. Correcting him in front of people, jumping in front of him in conflicts, or casually entertaining men in his presence. I think this is you feel a certain way about this. What you got? What you got?
It just it's funny when we were talking about the subject, I didn't think twice about it. I did not, and now that I'm here, it's like this beam is on. It's like it's a beam.
We want to get your take on it. Right?
Like, wow.
Right? Being corrected in front of other people.
Well,
jumping in his conflicts, and
that's a lot, man. That's a lot. It's funny because women have their list of stuff that what they call it, they list of their non-negotiables. Yes, and I think the things that we naming are non-negotiables for men.
Okay,
if you can't be a lady. I heard a guy say this today. He said a man should never tell a woman how to dress. You should just let her dress like she want to dress.
Right.
And go find you a woman that dress like you want her to dress.
Just like you want her to dress.
And I thought, wow.
I can
because there are women out there that dress like you want.
Yeah, modest. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, pick your battles.
Absolutely.
Pick your battles.
Absolutely.
Okay. No, I can get with that. Now, as far as jumping into his conflicts,
you can mean well, but still because if you're doing it there, you ain't shutting up at home. If you talking crazy to another man that's not your husband, do you think your husband ain't getting? Just think about that, D. You talking bad to a dude that you don't know?
Yeah. Okay. So let's say the wife she overhears somebody talking negative about her husband. Should she step in or should she just go in? Should she say something?
Okay.
Or should she just say, come back and tell you?
Okay, this is what I used to always tell my wife and my daughter. You are not a man. You cannot physically beat and beat up a man. And under no circumstances do you put yourself in a situation to where you can be disrespected. Because in the midst of you trying to defend my honor, if disrespect comes, you put yourself into something that you either gonna have to fight your way out of or talk your way out of. And I don't want that for you. Because when I come and somebody says something out of the way to you, I'm finna go to jail.
So she's just report.
She's just report. Come back, say, baby, you know how they ain't nobody gonna put no stank on like our wives, baby. You should have heard. Okay, then I go. Then I go take care of it.
Okay, all right. I get with that. What about entertaining another man in your presence?
It's funny. I've been doing comedy a long time, and I used to have people all the time that be so disrespectful in front of me.
Right.
With Cheryl, they would. This may not be disrespectful, but I thought it was. So he come up to me, and it was my engineer, the engineer guy at the time. He over there at the. I'm not gonna tell you where because y'all might know. He had this place. And so he walks up to us and he's hey man, how you doing, John? We're going to tell him what you need. And he looks to see Cheryl. Most time when they see Cheryl, the guys always gotta let her know how she look. Oh my God, oh, she's so pretty. He grab her hand and he go to kiss her hand.
What?
Remember that, Cheryl?
What?
And I was so taken back by I should have jumped on him. But I'd be so surprised at the audacity of people.
Wow. Yeah.
You know, I'm like, and I was like, what are you doing? if I touched everything in here with you, they're gonna be looking at me like I'm wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, but I noticed in the entertainment industry, man, you got a lot of disrespect.
Oh, I can.
Oh, brother, a lot of it.
I can believe in the entertainment industry.
So you find yourself having to talk yourself down.
So we get some dude's gonna be disrespectful. What's the expectation of your wife in a situation like that? What's your expectation of her?
Oh man, just play it cool.
Because you know, like Savannah James do not take pictures with me.
Listen, at first I always wonder how LeBron did it. It's real talk. Mm-hmm. How he keeps her out of. You'll never see her. You'll never see doing this, and it seems like it makes it seem like it's overbearing. But when you understand how people are, you understand. No, just to be safe, people gonna say what they were because they still talking about it. The guy still came and said she don't look at him like she loves him. It's like this woman minding her own business, ain't bothering nobody. People
gonna, but I think she's just she Team James.
Yeah.
I think she Team James. I think she understands the position he's in and expects him to understand what position she's in as the woman who's supporting it and the mother of his kids.
Because her position is just as important as his.
Yeah. Your legacy, that's she the manager of your whole legacy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I think there's the expectation. Should it be stated or should you wait and see how they react? In a real situation, should you just wait or should you say, listen, when another man come around and he, you know,
it's fun. I've never had to say it to Cheryl.
You know,
I've never said, hey, when them rusty ankle ashy back, I've never had to say it. It was always something. First of all, I think it was the type of woman that she was. She was Team Lewis. See, which is important when you picking, because if you know the career and what you're trying to do, it's important that you have somebody that can ride with you. And if I had somebody that was a group, because we have been and seen a lot of stuff where she could have flaked out, give it opportunity to flake out. She never did.
Okay, all right,
and which is important when you picking.
Yeah.
You know, because you got to keep your hoes at home.
But I'm curious, though, for any women that are out there listening, who taught you or were you taught about how to address or deal with other men? I'm not going to even say when your man is around, when you have somebody already. Was like grandmama, mama, did somebody pull you aside and say, baby, this is what you're doing? Was anybody taught that?
Nobody's not gonna tell you how to act like a lady. Nobody's gonna say nobody.
When they taught how to act like a lady?
I don't think they taught how to act like a lady. I think either it's in you or it's not.
Really?
I could let that ladies got to tell me if I'm wrong. I just think I don't think they taught.
Y'all let us know. Is he wrong? I would assume that there is some conversation between mothers and daughters, or at least grandmamas or aunties or somebody telling you, baby, when you
with somebody,
don't
don't entertain the fools of strangers.
Right? Don't.
I don't think about telling. I just think either it's in you or it's not.
That's interesting. Interesting. Y'all let us know. Let us know, any women, where you taught. Was anybody have to tell you about how to do that, how to handle those situations? All right, number 3. Third thing, treating him like he's not a provider, even when he is. Treating him like he's not a provider, even when he is. Using money or status to control decisions and making him feel like a dependent instead of a partner.
Oh, it's a dependent. Oh, boy. You heard me. Somebody get the manager. You in below the belt today.
Hey, men equate respect with contribution, right? And if he's making a contribution and you acting like he's not making a contribution, he can take that as disrespect, right? Take that away and you shut him down.
Well, see, the funny thing about disrespect, there are clues that she might not be, that you might have an issue with her disrespecting you. When the guy's at the altar and the woman and what the woman say?
Oh, when the pastor says to love, honor, cherish, and obey, and she stopped and she paused and be like, "Say what?
No. We had talked about that in the back, and we had said that we weren't gonna say there. You might have an issue with disrespect.
So the man pull up then?
Yeah, he should pull up. Yes,
family,
absolutely.
friends, wedding pay, boy.
But this is the thing. But this is the thing, though. She's showing herself to you before y'all get to that place to where you got to pull up.
Yeah. So you saying men should not ignore even the little things that's passes as cute or jokes. You can't dismiss that. It is a sign.
Listen, don't nobody show. The problem with men when it comes to women is men, when a woman bends over and show you her booty, we looking for freckles on it. when we not saying that heifer done showed me her behind. And I'm not going to, and this is what I'm not going to deal with.
We keep overlooking.
Oh, absolutely. Making excuses for.
Brenda says, yes, let the men handle the men and ladies handle the ladies. Absolutely. Dr. Selena says most women are taught when a situation arises, either with the young lady or the adult mentor she goes to for advice. So somebody does tell them.
So they say, well, so somebody was trying to get at me, and
Thea says, why is respect more preferred more than love? It's a good question. Now the Bible says, men, love your wives. And it says, wives, respect your husbands. So for a man, that's how we receive love. It's that respect. Because as men, we try to, our first things, we want anybody that we feel like has come under our care, we want to protect them. Want to protect them. And the first level of protection for a man is to instruct. That's it, to instruct. And this is why a lot of men, they feel rejected in the love area, because if you don't listen to me, if you don't value what I'm telling you, because it's coming, this is how I'm showing you love. This is how because I want to keep you safe. So if I say, hey, I don't want you down at that gas station beyond a certain time. I just don't like, so if you need to get gas, let me know ahead of time so I can make sure you good. So you never have to stop at that gas station. And then I find out you stopped at that gas station. Then now I'm like, that's a rejection. Seems trivial, but men always, they love through instruction first. Matter of fact, even God does that. He loves through instruction first.
And I think that's the misconception a lot of time with what's wrong with relationships. I think women think men want to be loved and we want to be respected.
Yeah. Dr. Selena says, Dr. Eckridge says men receive love through respect. Women receive love through love. It's the care that, but if you don't see or value his words, then there's probably going to be problems because he's not going to ever feel respected. Because that's what we give a lot of times. We give our words, we give our, we give our suggestions and things of that nature. Now, we'll let you know if it's just something we saying or if it's something that we actually are telling you to try to help the situation. And a lot of times we have to be told to pull back because we want to fix things. So when you come bring things to us, our thing is we want to relieve you of this problem. So we're going to try to fix it. So we'll be like, well, what you need to do this and you need to do that. They still us showing love, but sometimes we got to, because we get an overdrive on that one. Right. So we have to watch that too. But treating a man, like want to treat him like he's getting the job done. Right. Even when he might not be getting the job done to the level that you would like, tearing him down is not going to get you to the goal.
I remember on the movie 300. Remember when the was Pharisees, the guy Persians had came, and he was telling Leonidas.
Yeah, the king. Yeah,
he was telling the king, "Hey man, if y'all don't surrender, we're gonna roll through here like a truck with everybody." And the king couldn't hardly talk.
That's why. Oh, you felt that in your spirit, dude? Because the wife wouldn't
stop.
Yeah,
she kept being slick at the mouth.
Yes,
and he looking at her like, he trying to give her hints. He looked at her, he cut her eyes. She wouldn't stop, and ultimately he had to kill the guy because the guy insulted her.
Yeah,
the guy insulted. He's like, "Oh man, you come here and something like." Well, he wouldn't have been able to insult her if she had been in there cooking some brownies or something. There was a time and a place for her, and that wasn't the place for her. And then when everybody get killed from her mouth, she the one still alive. And I'm thinking, somebody need to kill her.
Yeah, she did kind of spark the war, you know what I'm saying? But
got everybody killed.
But yeah, they did die. And he said, he was like, how dare this woman speak amongst men? That's what he said.
I paused my TV then. Like, you better listen to what they say.
So yeah, there was a time, women it was disrespectful for women to speak.
And that was today. That was today. Listen. The worst thing that can happen. Remember, the dude at the baseball game got knocked clean out.
Yeah,
he got knocked clean out, and everybody was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
what you think he gonna say when he get back to that car? Whenever she get the smell of the salt to wake him back up because he got knocked out.
Oh, she number one, she looking for another dude already.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Why she got to be looking for another dude? She got him knocked out.
She don't see it that way.
But she got him knocked out.
She outkicked her coverage. See, when I say outkicked her coverage, listen, your man has several abilities. He has a limit to these abilities. Now, if you done hooked up with a stone cold killer, you know what I'm saying? He nice with the hands.
Everyone wants that until he put hands on them.
You can get away with a little bit more than other people can. But if you got the IT guy who sit behind a desk all the time and all this type of stuff, you can't go up to no 6'2", 6'3" dude and you keep pushing the envelope, talking noise to this man, expecting him to step in and defend you. You gotta know that ain't how he do it. He'll call the police in a minute, but he ain't finna step up and put no hands on nobody.
He said he'll call the police.
Hey man, sometimes you need to know when to dial that 911.
You need to have the phone up like this.
Buddy,
there you go.
You're about to be in big trouble.
Buster.
But you gotta understand, you gotta know, because you can't sit up there and get into it with another guy. And you don't have,
it's too much.
You don't have the wherewithal to back down and be like, you know what? This is probably not a good situation. So let me chill.
Somebody help me with this. Women, just jump anybody, including the women in the studio. Jump in and say, what happens when you run out there like that why don't it click and say, you know what? This might not end the way I want it to end. Maybe I should chill and kind of pull it back. Because you don't never see the pullback part. They all speed ahead, and you're like, dude, you finna get him hurt. I remember we was
because some guys will come for you, but some guys go straight for the dude.
I remember when a woman was giving me the business one time, and I wanted to beat her husband up so bad.
Because what was he doing when she was doing?
He was standing there. And I wanted to beat him up because he was standing there. I'm like, please, sir, can you get your wife? Please, sir, can you get your wife?
So if you in a situation like that and your guy is trying to say, hey, chill, hey, hush, get somewhere and hush.
We're not gonna listen to that. We think about this. Men are not going to hear. We're not going to argue with another man. It's going to be some words passed after 5 or 10 minutes. It's hands coming from something.
Yeah. Anytime men are in a confrontation, there's always a threat of violence. Always potential that this thing is going to get.
And if you slap physical. If she slaps him, violence is coming immediately.
Yeah. Do not. Do not put hands.
I'm just simply saying, women. Right. So who teaches women? So excuse me. Who teaches women that they're what they're supposed to do, and what they're not supposed to do? What you shouldn't do, what you shouldn't do, what you should do.
Women. Did any woman ever teach you not to put your hands on a man?
Has any woman ever taught you to sit down somewhere?
Not the sit down, huh?
The sit down. I want to know who teaches them, because I believe either you have it or you don't. I think either it's a learned trait or you haven't learned it yet. Because that woman learned that day.
Oh yeah.
That was her last slapping.
Yeah. We trying to help prevent violence. This is what we're trying to do. Because things got the potential to get real violent. So you got to be careful. We'll go to number 4. Fourth thing.
You say violence.
It is. It's violence, man. When you go to others before you go to him, right? You go to your daddy, you go to your uncle, you go to. Oh, don't let it be some other dude.
Oh,
outside of family.
You cutting deep today.
You when you go to somebody else before you go to him.
I'm gonna have to lay in the back seat because you done come back up. You are cutting deep today.
That's disrespect. At a whole nother level.
Yeah.
At a whole nother level. And even if, you got your daddy there, you at least want to go to your husband first. Give him an opportunity to solve the problem, answer whatever needs to be answered. But if you go straight to your daddy, that's a problem. That's disrespectful.
But what if they used to going to their daddy?
You in a relationship, you're in a marriage. You gotta retrain yourself on a whole lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be retrained. And that one I don't think is highlighted enough. And typically men won't say nothing because they don't want to be seen as the complainer. So he gets to the point to where, like I say, they start shutting down.
Wouldn't that dad generally wouldn't he kind of say or pull back and say, hey, sweetheart, you probably need to be
a good man, a good father would be like, what your husband say about it?
Yeah.
He would say what your husband say.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you hadn't checked with your husband, he'd be like, yeah, you probably want to go check with him, see what he said. Now, if you not sure about what he said,
you go in there and come into my. He didn't like it. I think I went to my.
Let me get a close up, producer. Let me get a close up. Here at Man Talk Mondays, we do not condone violence, especially violence against women. Now back to our regular scheduled program. He is cracking over. Jatoya says, when women do that, they know they have to, in my opinion. They know they have to. Okay, go to your dad. That's what you saying? Go to your dad first?
What you mean? What that mean?
So the respect thing
did you see that? Do you see what she wrote down there?
Oh, the Dr. Lita says the man also has to prove himself capable of making sound decisions.
Hold on a second. Wait, see. D.
What you got? What you got?
Really?
What you got?
That's what we doing?
What you got?
I got to prove. Now we got to prove ourselves, making sound decisions. I have. When you.
I'm gonna let you deal with this. Go ahead.
You said she was gonna be my wife. You were trusting me to make sound decisions then. You don't, as they come up, you don't trust me. You don't trust me now. You got to go to your daddy. You got to go to your daddy. When I was putting my last on that ring, I was looking for your dad. I ain't see him nowhere. Dude, I'm like, it's a double standard. We can't compete with the double standard.
Yeah. The respect is not about him having the right answer. The respect is about checking with him. That's what it's about. It's not about him having the right answer. If he has not shown competency to the level that you feel secure, why did you marry him to begin with?
Because he didn't just get that way.
No, he didn't. He didn't. And trust me, your daddy, he didn't always know either.
That boy, he had to learn. He had to learn as well.
Right, he had to learn too. But a good father would be like, go check with him. Go check with that man. See what he say. You know, if he just disregards him, that's a whole nother problem. Brenda says, I was taught that if you throw a punch, make sure you can take one as well. See, Brenda came up hard. Hey, some people use that. Say, if you're going, my mom used to say, do not put yourself in a man's place. My mom used to tell my sisters, do not put yourself in a man's place. Latoya says, daddy is always taking care. We feel safe when daddy is involved.
But daddy wasn't involved when you was picking the man. Do you involve him in that? Because if you involve daddy in that, then you should be good then.
And then too, if he went and got the blessing, that endorsement don't mean nothing.
No, because it ain't daddy.
And I get it. You used to going to daddy and daddy solving problems and all this type of stuff. But there's a time when, okay, so a man is used to taking care of his extended family. You come in. I'm talking about financially. He's used to taking care of his extended family financially. Sisters, nieces, nephews, all this type of stuff. He used to doing that. You come in. Do you expect him to continue that, or do you expect him to stop?
Because that's the funny thing. Because when my daughter got married, man, I wanted her and him to understand that y'all got each other.
Mm-hmm.
And you can call me and your mama to see how we doing, but only after y'all have talked and discussed, and y'all need somebody else. Yeah. Y'all need somebody else's opinion. But everything go through y'all first.
And listen, before I get Dr. Selena, a good man knows his limitations. You still check with him. He'll go in and get an answer for you. Now, if he just answers just for the sake of answering, that's foolish. That's foolish, because he knows when a problem is brought to him, he understands what he knows and what he doesn't know. And a smart man would be like, that's an interesting thing. Let me check into it. Let me get back with you. Now, if it's something that's got to be dealt with right on the spot, everybody pretty much winging it from that point. But you want to keep the respect intact. That's what you want to keep. You want to keep the respect intact. Even if his plan doesn't work or something, you go a different, at least you gave him the courtesy of giving him that first, crack at it, basically. Because all you got to do is ask questions. Like you ask him, you say you bring a problem to him and you don't agree, just ask questions. I'm like, oh no, you don't know what you talking about. I'm going to text my daddy. I'll be like,
no. I got one. I got one just good for you. It's the same as him running to his mama for everything that he should be coming to you about. It ain't no different.
Wow. Yeah. Some dudes have a problem cutting it off too. But Doc Selena says, many times the amount of competency or lack thereof in marriage is not shown in dating due to experiences. The fact that you just said daddy hasn't always known lets you know that his seasoned advice should be considered. And this is why I'm saying, still let that man, if he don't know, give him the opportunity to find out.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're doing. Yeah. It's not, oh, you don't know what you, because that's what you say. Oh, you don't know nothing. That's what you tell him. Oh, you don't know nothing. Let me go ask my daddy. Because you never know. He might call your daddy. But at least go to him.
He can't call because you on the phone. He can't even get
I can't even get through. and listen, remember what I said earlier. If you think he just being sensitive, you are creating a problem. If you dismiss it and be like, you just being sensitive, you're creating a problem. So he's really trying to help somebody. But those of you that just love your daddies, ask your daddies, because I guarantee you they had to go through the same thing.
Yes.
Ask them. Dr. Selena says, and it's different when you and or your spouse had the same father figure in coming into adulthood, because he may reach out for daddy advice before the biological child. Yeah, give him the opportunity to do that. If you continuously going straight to daddy and daddy is making decisions that affects this man's house, that's a problem. That's a problem. Latoya says, how many opportunities do we need to extend?
As many as needs to be extended. Then you're going to put him on the count. I done gave you 3 times. You got one more time before I call my daddy. That don't even sound right. That don't even sound right. If he puts you on there, listen, you done messed this meal up 3 times. I'm calling my mom. You're going to be sitting there looking crazy. You extended as much as you need to extend it.
You already created a problem if you did it more than twice. You did it more than twice, you created a problem already. So even if you come back, he like Teddy got attitude.
She counting anyway.
I'm pretty sure you probably got attitude now. I've seen it be a huge issue.
Why is it so hard?
I've seen it be a huge issue.
Why is it so hard for women just to respect that these are the things that men hate? Why is it so hard to understand it, D? It's simple.
Is there an overarching prevailing thought that men are just supposed to suck it up and take it?
Absolutely. Yes. And then yes.
So where does disrespect fit in that whole scheme of just to suck it up and take it? Is that some men that just suck it up and take disrespect?
Well, because we don't have the conversations that say, hey, listen, when you did this, I felt hurt and disrespected when you did this. We don't have those conversations. We just tuck it away and keep pushing.
Okay. Let's go on knock on number 5. Number 5 is talking down about him when he's not around. Are you running him down to other people? Do you create an air of disrespect in other people that he feels when he comes around?
Because other people are going to do what you do.
They're going off the information you told them when he wasn't around. So, because listen, information changes the whole game anyway. It's one thing for people not to know, but if you go and you talking bad about him when he comes around, those people are not, even if they trying to be cordial, he gonna feel something off.
Oh my God,
he gonna feel something is off.
Well, somebody gonna say something to let him know that he being talked about.
Oh yeah. Cause what's that? That soul food, right?
Oh yeah,
right. Bird and Lim.
Everybody knew their business,
right? She goes to her ex-boyfriend.
Oh boy, and you know, the crazy thing about it is I can say Bird meant well. She meant well. She was trying to help her man get on her feet, while the dude was trying to get her off of her feet. Which is the thing that she didn't consider.
Okay.
Oh, he trying to sleep with me. And so at the extent of that, I'm gonna try to get my husband a job.
So what message do you send to your ex? If you go to your ex to solve a problem,
you got a chance.
Absolutely,
you got a chance.
Absolutely,
I'm gonna wear your bracelet, and I'm gonna let you flirt with me. I'm gonna let you call me. I'm gonna let you think you got a chance until you catch me right, and it ain't just a chance no more.
Yeah, because if that dude come back like old boy came back to Lim, like I'm the one that got me and old Cola.
Well, it wasn't going fast. It wasn't going fast enough, and dude was trying to flex. Said, let me tell you about what's really going on, because that's how dudes, that's how guys are. They're gonna tell you, hey man, this what's going on.
Yeah,
Cole boy back in the day, boy. I'm finna kill everybody.
Yeah. Now it's different if you find out he can make moves like that, or he can make decisions and get your husband on, and you send him down and say, hey, I know this guy. Go and ask for him. Yada yada yada. Do it like that.
Yeah, but you can't. I go to dinner with you. No. You
go to dinner with him
because that's what she promised him. She go to dinner with him.
Yeah, man. Doc Selena says women are wired to be drawn to those who protects and provides. I guess what she's saying. If he is failing to provide decisions that ensure protection and provision,
then you need to go back
their
home.
Default setting is to go to their first line of defense for it.
She need to go back home. She need to go back home, man.
Yeah, because you never left.
Boy,
you never left home.
You are all
no, sure. You never left home.
If you was always looking back at daddy to make sure he was gonna do right,
got a roommate you can have sex with.
You know what I'm gonna do? I can't. Listen. If you're not gonna get me ready for this, I can't. I can't.
I'm serious. I'm serious. You. There is a certain way you got to move in situations like that, and completely just running over him to the point, just bypassing him like that. I understand the whole safety and security, but you got to give him opportunity. You got to give him the opportunity. And if you don't give an opportunity, then pretty much he's just going to be a fixture in the house. He's not going to even be present. He's just going to be a fixture there.
Like a lamp.
Like a lamp.
Put a shade on his head.
Right. He's just going to be a fixture there because you basically telling him, I don't respect you. You don't get it done. You're inadequate. This is what he's hearing. This is what he's hearing.
And if the daddy don't want you back at home with him, he'll stop that. Or he know you're soon to be back at home with him.
Yeah. Yeah. But most men, if they're smart men, they got people they go to.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got counsel.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I ran up against this problem. You know what I'm saying? I got somebody but it's about keeping that intact. Listen, most people, your bosses and managers don't know what they doing. They are making this stuff up as they go.
Everybody trying to figure it out, man.
They trying to figure it out. But you'll put your whole trust in them. Whole companies and when they mess up, everybody
check short,
right?
Yeah.
People learn as they go. So I'm just saying, at least give them the respect of checking there first. And then if they say, I don't know, say, well, you mind if I ask my dad about it? He might know.
It's a way to do anything.
There's a way to do it.
It's a way to do it. It's definitely
there's a way to do it.
You're right.
Absolutely a way to do it.
Wow. Boy,
we were supposed to
Friday.
Those 5 things were supposed to just take a few minutes, but I seem to take a lot longer than we anticipated.
Well, because they're gonna take longer because I think oftentimes we don't say nothing about them. Mm-hmm. We're being disrespected a lot of times as men, and we don't say nothing about it. So women most of the time think it's okay. Oh, that ain't nothing.
So who do you think is more disrespectful? Oh, see, Latoya. She says, so now is that considered disrespect going to your counsel to discuss issues? Yeah, men don't trip like that. Men don't trip like that. If you got counsel, they understand that you bringing problems.
But whoa. I'm curious about how you going to counsel when you talk about it. Are you just talking about the issue or the issue that y'all having, or are you putting some hot sauce on it when you're talking about him in it?
No, I think she's talking about. I want to say she's talking about the guy. What's the difference in them having counsel than you going to, if he got to go check with somebody, why don't you just cut out the middleman? Basically, I guess is what she's saying. If I'm right, let me know. If I'm wrong, let me know. Are you cutting out the middleman? Because in the multitude of counselors, there's safety.
Yes,
but
I think it should start with each other, though. I think regardless of what the issue and problem is, as long as it start with each other, then the outliers that come from there is okay. That's fine. But as long as it starts with you guys, with y'all two, I think the issue is when issues come in and they go out before the other one of y'all have the opportunity to react or talk about it. I think those are the issues.
Yeah. But as a young man who's learning and growing, he should have an older set of people guys that he can go to and ask questions.
And hold on, before you just can't wait to talk to folk about it. Hold on and see what he can come up with. You reaching out, let that be the last resort. Give him an opportunity to see if he can fix it, because he'll never learn to fix it if you keep fixing it, if you keep finding ways to fix it.
And in the process of figuring out the solution, he's growing. He's learning.
Yes, absolutely.
So the man that you was hoping that he could be, you could kind of robbing him of that opportunity to do so. And this is why men should be proactive, be learning, you know what I'm saying? Be looking at stuff. Don't just be passive about stuff and not be, pick up a book, read, do some stuff you got to do. Because and most typically men are forward thinking in the area of, hey, what if this happened? What if that happened? Contingencies and stuff. She says, yes, when comparing to women going to their father to discuss issues. She says, what's the difference in you going to your counsel and them going to their daddy?
Hold up.
Dr. Selena said, John Lewis, if the issues could be handled between the two, then there would be no need for outside counsel.
But that don't mean y'all not gonna bring them in anyway. So you saying y'all not gonna bring them in? You saying it's gonna stay between y'all? No. I'm saying it need to come to y'all before y'all need to discuss it before it goes out, to give him an opportunity to see if he can deal with it, how he deals with it. Give him an opportunity to try to fix it.
He shouldn't hear about the problem in a roundabout way.
That's all I'm saying.
He shouldn't hear about it. If there's a problem that especially is affecting the house, he shouldn't hear about it in a roundabout way when you're talking about looking for a solution to a problem. Dr. Lena says, women's counsel, daddy, men's counsel is older men. I said, even if he goes to your daddy, give him the opportunity to go there. Because men understand what other men, know, and they respect what they know. But it's not about, y'all thinking it's about the answer.
Yes.
It's not about the answer.
Yeah.
It's about the respect.
Yeah. That's what we keep getting mixed up in.
Yeah. You're thinking, oh, I'm just looking for a solution. No. You trying to keep your relationship intact. and keeping that respect intact. And now, if you don't feel like that's what you should do, then I guarantee you got a problem. Guarantee you there's some unspoken issues in your marriage. Guarantee. There's unnecessary things that men do all the time just to make sure, we keep it cool with y'all. Because it's about you first. Dr. Selena said most married women go to daddy as a second resort. Okay. As a second resort. Yeah. Just don't make sure you call it X though. Oh, cola with the X. Latoya says, yes, that's where I'm confused. Yeah, it's not about the answer. It's not about, you got a problem. It's not about the answer. It's about giving that man the respect to at least address the problem before you go there.
And I guess that's okay. I'll talk about my final thought. I guess that's why I'm like, because I get it. Just my final thought. Let's do this. Let me just go ahead. My final thought for this evening is this. It's as much as everybody wants, we're all looking for the answer, and more importantly, we're looking for the correct answer. In the cases of marriages and husbands, give us an opportunity. When you come to us and we don't have an answer, give us an opportunity before you go to anybody else to get it figured out on our own. We're not given the opportunities a lot of times. And I get it. Your daddy may have dealt with this 30 times, and I haven't. Give me the opportunity to figure it out for myself so that we both can be better for it. I understand, but I want to learn like he learned. Now, I don't have to take every class, and I'm sure after I get this, there'll be conversations with him or your mom about, hey, what happened with this? What happened with that? How y'all do this? I'm sure there'll be those conversations. But in the meantime, before we run to daddy, before I run to anybody, let me see if I can figure out what we can do. Because you said you was with me for better or for worse. At least that's what you said. That's my final thought.
Man, well, respect is huge. Remember, respect to a man is what love is to a woman. So you think about when you don't get love and how you feel. Men take that the same way when it comes to respect. And yes, there is opportunity that must be given first for a man to address an issue. But if you are not feeling confident with the person that you with, their ability to solve problems, their ability to get things done, then there's some deeper discussions that probably need to be had. Because especially if you've been married a certain amount of time, and if there's been no level of I feel better now than I did before, yeah. Because typically that's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope. Because contempt starts to set in. And then you got Stonewall and all this stuff. If you know anything about the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse by John Gottman, as far as the predictors of divorce, yeah, you tread in those waters. So it may seem irrational. It may seem like, why take this extra step? Because my mom used to say, don't be wrong in your right. Don't be wrong in your right. Some certain things, there's just a way to do it. And we all need to learn. And that's my final thought.
And like I said earlier, I was wrong. I was wrong for making that girl go get on the bus. In y'all eyes. I was wrong in y'all eyes, but not in mine.
Joy says, so now is that considered disrespect, going to your counsel to discuss issues? No, because you gave him the opportunity to address it.
Yeah.
The man, yeah. No, it's not disrespect. Who is it disrespecting? You giving him the opportunity, giving him an opportunity to address the problem.
We're just saying we want her to go to. Because
that's a man.
And
you want to, if a problem hits your house, you want to take it to your husband first. That's just how it flows. Now, you doing him that courtesy keeps the respect intact. If after that you still need to go to daddy, that's fine. I understand you don't want to take the extra step. And so if he goes to daddy,
if he goes see counsel, can she go talk to her daddy? And come, they both bring what they got back to the table to see. Well, my dad.
She wants to know if him going to counsel before her going to her daddy.
So if he come back, I want to know if he come back with an answer, is she gonna go to her daddy after he get that
and verify?
Because I feel like that's what she gonna do. I feel like if he don't know, once he say he don't know, she want to go to her daddy to talk to her daddy about it before he comes back with an answer.
Leadership is a funny thing. Leadership, because it's really it's really what it is. It's leadership. Leadership is a funny thing, and there'll be decisions that you make that don't work out. Sometimes things do work out.
That part.
You're not going to avoid everything. Sometimes there's some built-in growing experiences that you're just going to have to go through. All right. Listen, we appreciate everybody. Wow. That was we stepped on something with that one, huh?
A landmine.
Because I was going to ask the question. Who tends to be more disrespectful? Women with fathers, women without them?
Women.
Oh my goodness. All right, everybody. We're gonna catch y'all next time. We appreciate y'all for stopping by. Share this out with somebody.
Y'all be blessed now.
All right. Peace out.